In recent years, the Republic of Azerbaijan and the People's Republic of China have significantly strengthened their diplomatic and economic ties. The recently announced joint declaration on establishing a strategic partnership between the two countries represents a new step in this direction. This agreement is of great importance to both sides as it aims to deepen cooperation and strengthen bilateral relations in various fields. The parties agreed to enhance political dialogue based on the principles of mutual respect, sovereignty and territorial integrity. Azerbaijan reaffirmed its commitment to the One China policy, recognized Taiwan as an integral part of China, and supported the peaceful development of cross-strait relations. In turn, China expressed support for Azerbaijan's peaceful agenda and condemned geopolitical maneuvers aimed at creating confrontation. Both states emphasized the importance of cooperation in combating terrorism, separatism and extremism, which pose serious threats to the entire international community. This cooperation includes information exchange and joint actions to prevent these threats. The parties agreed to continue supporting each other on the path to development, sharing experiences and strengthening cooperation in the legal sphere. Both sides are ready to cooperate to achieve common development and prosperity. They also expressed their readiness to maintain close contacts and coordination on key issues of national, regional and global security, build trust and prevent any forces from using their territories to carry out actions against the other side. Azerbaijan and China highly value the sustainable and dynamic development of trade and economic relations between the two countries. They are ready to continue strengthening interaction in areas such as trade, investment, transportation, green energy, digital economy and agriculture. China expressed its willingness to increase bilateral trade and facilitate market access for goods. In turn, Azerbaijan welcomed the participation of Chinese companies in various exhibitions and forums held on its territory. It's important to note that the countries have significant economic complementarity and enormous potential for expanding cooperation in industrialization and investments. They agreed to utilize the working mechanism for cooperation on industrialization and investments, actively promoting cooperation in priority areas such as energy, transport infrastructure, information and telecommunications, non-ferrous metals and construction materials. Special attention in the declaration is given to the development of transport infrastructure and international transport corridors. China expressed its readiness to actively participate in the construction and utilization of the Trans-Caspian international transport corridor and supported Azerbaijan's efforts to ensure the security and smooth operation of international transport routes. Both countries aim to consistently develop the potential of transit transport interaction using intelligent transport systems technologies. They also expressed readiness to create favorable conditions for transit transportation within the framework of national legislation and bilateral agreements. The parties expressed their readiness to deepen cooperation in cultural and educational fields. Azerbaijan and China agreed to hold mutual culture days and establish cultural centers, as well as strengthen cooperation in tourism. In the fields of education, the parties plan to develop exchange between universities, support the teaching of Chinese and Azerbaijani languages, and develop cooperation within the framework of Confucius Institutes. The cooperation includes personal and language exchanges, interaction between universities, and discussion of establishing a university alliance. The parties also emphasized the importance of cooperation in science and technology, media and information exchange, and expressed their readiness to support interaction in combating climate change. Azerbaijan and China agreed to jointly support the international system under the auspices of the United Nations, oppose hegemony and power politics, and promote the common values of humanity: peace, development, equality, justice, democracy, and freedom. They also expressed their readiness to strengthen cooperation within the framework of Shanghai Cooperation Organization and BRICS. It's important to note that both parties believe that a happy life for the people is the greatest human right, and the protection of human rights should be based on respect for the sovereignty of all countries. They oppose the politicization and imposition of double standards on human rights issues, as well as interference in the internal affairs of any state under the pretext of protecting human rights. The joint declaration between Azerbaijan and China opens new opportunities for developing a strategic partnership. Both countries confirmed their commitment to strengthening cooperation and interaction in various fields, which will contribute to strengthening their positions on the international stage and ensuring stable and sustainable development. The parties agreed to hold political consultations through the foreign ministries of the two countries, actively cooperate within the framework of the multilateral trading system under the WTO, World Trade Organization, and support each other's efforts to ensure the security and smooth cooperation of international transport corridors. This partnership marks a new stage in relations between the two countries, demonstrating their determination to work together to achieve common prosperity and stability. The future of Azerbaijan and China looks promising, thanks to joint efforts to deepen mutually beneficial cooperation and strengthen friendly relations. These initiatives not only promote economic and infrastructure development, but also contribute to creating a safer and more stable world. In the context of modern global instability, such partnerships as between Azerbaijan and China play a key role in shaping a new world order. Countries that can find common ground and work together for the benefit of their peoples lay the foundation for a sustainable and peaceful future. This strategic alliance serves as an example of how differences can be overcome and a prosperous future can be built together.